Hey, Nicole Huntsman here, your astrologer from moderncosmic.com. We're going to talk about Scorpio Scorpio Sun compatibility. So with Scorpios, this sun sign, these people are the sign that's ruled by traditionally Mars, and our modern ruler is Pluto. Both of these planets have to do with sort of aggressive behavior or sort of commitment to the decision to enact some kind of behavior. So with Scorpios, we have a personality type that is extreme. They're kind of all or nothing. They're either in or they're out. So when they're in, they're intensely in. I many times explain to my clients that Scorpio they're about selecting. They've got 5 items to choose from. They select one and they focus on that one. Unlike, Gemini or some of the, some air signs or Sagittarius or, that are flitting about from thing to thing, Scorpio focuses on that one single thing. It's a fixed sign. So when you put two Scorpios together, you can have one or two. It's one thing or another thing. There's one of two things that is going to happen, okay? First thing that could happen, if you've got two Scorpios whose moons are happy with one another, let's say with all that intense Scorpio energy, you're going to need, some earth or some water or something in there that's when I say water, I mean like Pisces or something. One of the partners needs to be less dominant, okay? So if you've got that going for you, that's great. Scorpio they're inherently, naturally a sign that likes to be in charge. They like to be in control of situations. Even if it's a super sweet Scorpio, many times they like to know what to expect. They like to know how, things are going to unfold. That's kind of all the fixed signs. So Scorpio, either they're going to have this passionate, intense, deeply committed relationship if everything else in their charts flow nicely. They're going to have a relationship with a lot of ups and downs, a lot of death and rebirth, a lot of transformation. And if they both decide that they're done with the relationship, then they'll both be done with the relationship, okay? Now, on the other hand, we could have Scorpio-Scorpio combo where it's war. And these two, when they come together, Scorpio, when it's functioning in a way that's not healthy, they can be very manipulative. They understand psychology really well, and so they can push each other's buttons. They can try to control one another. They can try to dominate and manipulate one another, make each other jealous. All of these things that are sort of unhealthy expressions of Scorpio, and especially if you put two together, and if their moons are, let's say you had two Scorpios and one of them had a Taurus moon and the other one had, something kind of, maybe a Capricorn moon or something, those moons should get along well, but with that Taurus sun thrown in there, or rather that Scorpio sun thrown in there, these are two really strong individuals, and you've got like two chiefs and no Indians. You need like an Indian for the chiefs to boss around, or for the chief to boss around, and so they can end up sort of combusting with one another. Now, if you really want to know with Scorpio if the relationship's going well, find out your moon signs. See how those are compatible. You can even watch the sun sign videos that I've made for the different zodiac signs. You can just replace the word sun sign or the phrase sun sign with moon sign, okay? And think of it from a place of, rather than sort of your personality that you project out into the world, think of it as your emotional inner world, your emotional responses and reactions. A Scorpio that has like a Taurus moon is going to react very differently than a Scorpio with a Gemini moon, okay? The moon colors, and it shows us your instincts. It shows us also emotionally how you're going to respond to something. So take a look at that. I'm going to be getting up some videos on moon signs. I'm actually going to be doing a really exciting series with composite suns and composite moons for relationships. So look for that in the future. But there's your Scorpio-Scorpio compatibility. Just a quick, brief little primer. Leave your comments if you've got questions or thoughts about your Scorpio-Scorpio relationship. Let me know down below and we'll talk about it. Okay, thanks for watching. All right, bye-bye.